Hi, it's Zebra975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. And like many of you, I've been playing Elite Dangerous for a long time, and it's the best space game on Xbox. However, this September there is a contender to that crown coming out, there's no doubt about that. As to it being a space game, there's no denying that. However, it is a single player space game, so it is slightly different from Elite Dangerous, and that would be the thing that's coming out is the lumbering beast known as Starfield. Bethesda's game that's coming to Game Pass day one, and they did a big reveal. So like many of you, I sat down with my popcorn and I watched the reveal, and I just want to share with you my initial thoughts and just go through a few little things. I think visually it looks stunning, it does look amazing, it's got to be said. I think it looks very Bethesda. The NPCs you interact with are very Bethesda. They've even brought back a few old favourite type of characters and annoying NPCs. Depending on what background you choose, you might run into that one. There are a couple of concerns for me as a player, which is one, it's single player, and I'm notorious for getting bored in single player games and giving it up. Number two is 30 frames. Yeah, on the new consoles it's only going to run at 30 frames, which is a little disheartening, though. Even with what the developers said, 30 frames is less than Elite. Now, I'm not one of those, I won't play it unless it's 60 frame types, and I did like what the developers said, they'd rather have the spectacle over the performance, which I kind of agree with. However, the smoothness, it may affect the feel, especially piloting the ships. It's not so much of a big issue in a single player game, because you're not going to have duels or 1v1 combat with somebody or a space battle with somebody, so you know, it may be less of an impact. And like I say, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, unless it's 60 frames I won't play it, especially when it looks as nice as it does. It does look nice. Whether it will hold me being a single player game, I don't know. Yeah, I am notorious when it comes to single player games. Again, my motivation to play is basically it revolves around other people, either helping other people or, you know, robbing other people or killing other people, as in the case of my Call of Duty days. So yeah, for me, I'm always more of a multiplayer game person than a single player game person. But it does look like a good single player game to get into, and at my age maybe it's time I migrate to those single player games. It's not like I really get involved in much PvP stuff these days other than the piracy. PvP fighting is, you know, at my age it's always a bit of a struggle, but I don't know, there looks to be a lot going on with that game. It looks dynamic. For me, it's going to be the small details, and the devil is always in the details of these things. It's going to be how the ships feel, especially as you can modify and create your own ships, so it's going to be interesting to see how they fly, the different sizes, the different categories of the ships, how you mod it, does it really have an effect on the handling, how immersive the game is. Sound design is almost key for me in that, because I mean, my god, coming from Elite Dangerous, the sound design in Elite Dangerous is next level. It is amazing. Anyone who's played Elite Dangerous knows how immersive that sound design can be. So if Starfield can get that level of sound design with and the same sort of ship handling as you get in Elite Dangerous, the feel of it, and allow you to build your own ships purely how you want them to look, is going to be something I'm really looking forward to. Base building and playing around with your ships is stuff that, you know, we've always kind of wanted in Elite Dangerous, but we never got. And modding to the degree you're looking at there does look interesting, and I may even be able to recreate Space Cowboy ship from Battle Beyond the Stars. The aesthetic for me, I kind of like in the fact that it's functional with the punk element and a punk twist. Very definitely owes a lot to Firefly with the space cowboyness and stuff like that. Some of the ways certain sections of the NPCs, the different places you can go to, there's certainly one area which is very much space cowboys and stuff like that. They didn't go as wild and as epic as No Man's Sky with its very gorgeous and lush 1970s sci-fi color palette. They've gone much more realistic, which kind of puts it in that same bracket as Elite Dangerous, like functional looking stuff a lot of times. I mean, my favorite ships in Elite Dangerous are all the functional ones, you know, the Type 9, the Type 7, etc. Though it is a shame they haven't gone down the crazy design elements, like some of James Cameron's creations from Battle Beyond the Stars, for example. But you know, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think it looks exciting? I'd love to know what you guys think. I'd love to know if you guys would like to see videos on it when it comes out. I do plan to give it a try. I'm not going to buy it early. I'm not going to buy the expanded edition or anything like that. I'm going to wait for it to come on Game Pass, try it, see if I like it, see if it's something I want to play, and if it's something I'm playing, then I will always do videos on stuff I'm playing. That's how this YouTube channel pretty much works. Whether it sticks around or not, that really depends on whether it captures my imagination and I stay with it or not. I'm a little like the problem with single player games is you're too busy listening to the dialogue to be in party chat with loads of people just chatting about rubbish. I don't know. Yeah, even some of the great single player games have not gripped me, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see if I can cope with a single player game. I do think that it's going to really impact Elite Dangerous when it comes out, because it's going to poach a lot of the Elite Dangerous audience for sure. You know, so really looking at it as competition for Elite Dangerous, if it was multiplayer, I think hands down what they're showing would be impressive, but it isn't. It's single player, so we're going to have to see how that affects things. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Let me know in the comments down below if you're looking forward to it or gonna play it. I know a lot of my friends are, and I think at the moment I like what I see, but the devil is going to be in the details. It's going to be how it feels and how it makes me feel and how immersive it is. That's going to be the main things for me. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy this wonderful Elite Dangerous explosion. They still do explosions wonderfully well in this game. That's all. Thanks for watching.